Um, there we go. Okay, good morning, everybody. Hi. Thanks for being here with me. My name is Crispina French, and I am a lifelong creative person, and I just walked into my office, and all right, here, let me get situated for a minute. Hi, my name is Crispina French, and good morning, Johnny Ringer. Merry Christmas. I hope you had a good day yesterday. Regina and the Murphy girls. And hey, thanks for being here. Who's over on the Facebook? Um, it's harder for me to see who's on Facebook. For some reason, that's the way it's formatted. But anyway, my name is Crispina French, and I am a lifelong textile recycling artist and screen printer. And I did this thing starting on November 29th, which was Black Friday this year, I committed to doing 30 days of live at 11 to clarify my mission and kind of help me stay on target as far as like scheduling and being live every day at 11 o'clock. So this series is going to continue on until December 29th, which is just a few days away. And yesterday was Christmas Day, and I did not go live at 11. I did not go live at all yesterday. I just took the day to enjoy my friends and family. And I had a really hard year this year, so yesterday was kind of a hard day for me. My son passed away on July 30th, and I've been really focused on staying busy so that I can process through my sense of loss. And I've been doing a really good job with it, and I feel like, it's really good for me to be focused on other things, but every once in a while I just have to take a step back and realize, what it means, when I'm thinking about like what's really important about Christmas, and like, I've been doing this whole series to be like mindful and environmentally kind and thoughtful. And it really just boils down to really appreciating and loving the people in your life that you're with. And if you don't have people in your life that are worthy of your love, it's a good idea to seek those people out. And if I didn't have the friends and the family that I do around me with all the support and love that they've showered on me for the last nearly 5 months, I don't think I would have made it through. So I just wanted to say thank you, and to my son was 26 when he died, and he had something called a cardiomyopathy, which is, there's 4 different types of cardiomyopathies, and he had symptoms of all 4. So when the doctors first diagnosed him when he was 2.5 years old, they'd never seen anything like his situation. They were just like blown. They didn't even know like how this kid could actually be living. And they told me that he would live for 18 months. So he lived for 26 years. And every day, I just knew because of his diagnosis that every day was so precious and such a blessing. And I know that I guess people used to say to me a lot when he was a kid, oh my God, wait till he's a teenager. Like they didn't know that he had a diagnosis, and they just were like, oh, kids are such a pain in the ass. And we never waited for anything. And I feel so thankful that for the 26 years that I was blessed to have my son in my life, I was able to really enjoy him and our connection, and our experiences that we chose to share. So when you're thinking about what's important about Christmas, it really has nothing to do with being environmental or gift giving or receiving or anything like that. It just really has to do with being present and being, as Ram Dass would have said, to be here now. And I really feel like I was able to do that with my son, and I wouldn't have done that if I hadn't known of his life expectancy limitation. And so we shared all sorts of adventures together, and at Christmas time, it was just always such a pleasure to have him in our midst. And I feel him in my midst today. Um, it's a different kind of feeling, and it's like I just wrote a piece about it. It's hard for me to articulate on the fly like this, but I feel a blog post coming. So if you guys are in the market for reading more about where I am with this whole process, check out my website. It's crispina.com. And I feel like, we can all do a lot better as far as just the appreciation factor goes. Like, appreciate each and every person that you know and share your life with, because even the people who are the most kind of obstinate and difficult to be around, they all have gifts. And if you look at the gifts rather than at whatever else might be going on for you, it's a lot more fun and pleasurable, and the world is a better, kinder, nicer place. So as just, I want to just thank each and every one of you out there listening, paying attention, being here with me. You've all helped me process through, and the process will be ongoing. I have friends who have lost kids, and it doesn't ever get easier. You just become more kind of aware of how to manage the grief and the loss, and you're able to support the people around you who are experiencing that as well. So I don't mean to be all doom and gloom, but it was a hard day yesterday, and I'm looking forward to this being a really beautiful memory. And it was a hard day, but we had a beautiful day. My husband, and my daughters and I were, just had a really good time together, and a lot of thoughtful kindness was going on. And then my sister came by with her kids, and we just really enjoyed each other. So I hope that you all had an opportunity to do that with the people you were with as well. And if not yesterday, if Christianity's not your gig, then just, whatever day, whenever you're with the people that you love, just take a breath and really sit back just for a minute. Sometimes it just takes a second to be like, my goodness, we are blessed, right? Like, we don't live in, speaking for myself, I don't live in danger. I don't live in a place full of turmoil and crisis. And so thanks for being here with me and helping me through that. And then to kind of change the subject and get into something that might be a little bit more, Mary Beth, thank you. Big love to you, girl. Mary Beth White and I were in the same math class. I'm trying to remember now. I think I was in 9th grade and she was in 10th grade, or maybe it was 10th and 11th. I can't remember. She's a smart cookie, that girl, Mary Beth. I hope you're having a good holiday, sweetheart. Thanks for sending me love. So anyways, back to the whole 30-day challenge that started this conversation. I'm imagining that I'll start another 30-day live challenge beginning in the new year about my house renovation. My husband and kids and I moved into a new house to us. It's just 2 doors down from my studio, making my morning commute a walk through the woods, which is pretty amazing. Talk about being blessed. And we never really finished the house because that's just how we roll. Like, we're always on to the next project, the next project, the next project. Can anyone out there relate? So I am going through our house room by room beginning in January, and just taking the time it takes to finish the project, put the light fixtures up, figure out what kind of whatever it is that we need in that particular room, how we're going to source it, where is it going to come from, and then the installation process. So the house is all renovated with green building materials and fixtures and whatever. So everything, all the, paint, everything is all environmentally minded. So if you guys are interested in that, let me know. And also, live at 11 sounds good. It kind of rolls off the tongue nicely. But if 11 o'clock is a hard time of day for you to get with me, it's 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So obviously different time zones, it's different. But if there's a more opportune time of day that would make it easier for you to join in, just maybe either pop me a direct message or leave me a little comment down below. And I'm hoping to figure out how to do this on IGTV so that my videos last longer on that platform. Right now, they are on Facebook, so if you're listening on or watching on Instagram and you want to go back to see how the series unfolded from the beginning, you can do that on my Facebook page. And you can access my Facebook page at Crispina French. It's just, I have two Facebook pages, one's personal and one's business, and this one's on my business page. So I just, again, want to shout out and thank everybody out there who has shown me so much love and support this year. And just thank you so much. And let that be a lesson and really healthy healing and processing, and look forward to having a really great new decade and hope that you guys can join me along the way. Thanks again. And we'll see you tomorrow live at 11.